on the ground. This is Joe Mixon.
And he's got it to about the 40.
Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now a 2nd and 6.
Now it's Burrow.
He's got his man. That's Sample, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Burrow now off the bootleg.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone, fighting his way through contact. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
Sam Hubbard that time coming through defensively with reckless abandon. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
Still on his feet.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 63 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, he's got a man, complete.
Still going. Touchdown. Ja'Marr Chase
with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone.
And just shutting him off there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
picked up by Jordan Battle. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. McPherson on for the point after. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Berrios now from his end zone. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. Running free at the 45. And finally brought down at the 38. A huge play there on the screen pass. 47 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Tyreek Hill's got another one. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Powering his way forward. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jamar Chase over to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards.
As we all remember, these two were connecting back in their days at LSU when they were winning the national championship. But it wasn't just on game day. The amount of time they put in before practice, after practice, off days, that forged their connection, and it still continues here in the NFL.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Tua on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie things at 20 all. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Being chased out left. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his... No way he's going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He'll try to generate some more steam on offense down to the scoreboard second quarter. Not necessarily his fault, but he's always a guy they want to get extra involved.
Keep finding ways for him to get the football. Keep force-feeding him in that way. Get to the half. Kind of reboot, start over again to try and erase the other things that have them down on the scoreboard.
They'll be looking for a little more juice here in the second quarter before they do hit that halftime locker room. So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up second down. On play action, here's Tua. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. He's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Hill going to go in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Burrow on play action. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Tyreek Hill, 37 yards.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick.
And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 8. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To the air again, Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Play action. It's Burrow.
throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. He's probably someone they want to get more involved at this point. Second quarter down on the scoreboard, and you know that he can be a threat.
And because he's such a threat, as well as so productive, I'm with you on this. They've got to get him the ball more, give him more opportunities for them to have a chance to erase that lead.
Certainly they'll be looking to get him even more in the mix this go-around. Call that a very strong gain of 24. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage. Because
Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. So we've reached halftime in a... All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow's still continuing to fall as we are back underway. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Open man downfield is Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And the Dolphins are back within a couple of the lead. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag
illegal
down.
touching. Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
A Bengal first down on a 16-yard pickup there.
Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action with Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 more on that one and another first down. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. Now they can't bring him down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and to everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? In the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there. Opportunity missed.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You can't just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Now it's Burrow. Rolling to his left.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more.
Touchdown, Dolphins!
And the Dolphins take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 2. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. A throw there, but that
that's going to wind up incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. 56 yards. And the Dolphins take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 5.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Burrow. To mix it on the check down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's doing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase, 27 yards. And the Bengals have answered back with a third quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead. And they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Tyreek Hill, touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Sanders on for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
60
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play. As this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Open man downfield as Chase has got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to
down the numbers. There he goes.
Now he's loose again.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards.
Used a big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Bengals 56.
And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Burrow on play action. Dancing to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Play action, now it's Tua. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here,
rush coming, and he's taken down. Mike Hilton, always dangerous on the corner blitz, and he gets the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offense.
offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken a fourth-quarter lead. The late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't be.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed down. The Bengals recover.